Our next task is to add a domain user and give them a network home folder. So we go to the server and we bring up the Active Directory users and computers tool. Actually, a once-off thing is to create a folder on the server on our users disk. I'm going to call it data and share that across the network. So sharing, this is only a once-off thing. You don't need to do it every single time. It just gives the users access to their data via the network. So, yep, and close. So this would be a once-off, and from this point on would be the repeat. So server manager, drag that up, and Active Directory users and computers. Go to our users OU, which is already highlighted in this instance, and we create a new one. So right click, new user, something exciting like test user, and the login name test user, all one word. Obviously for your own business you would have a standard setup for what the users' names are. Giving this my traditional password 1, and I won't force a change. But you can see here some other options, even disabling the account. So you can set up accounts but not have to have them enabled. So we go into our user properties. You can see there's a lot of tabs here, so a lot of properties. So we look in here and we want to create our home folder. I'm going to map it to H drive for home. So mapping it to the server, to the share, and then percent username, percent, and OK. So that's done. So let's flick back to the drive, into the data folder, and we see that there's a newly created folder. Check the security properties and check the username, and you see the user has full privileges on their own folder. Okay, so we flick to the client and switch user and the new username test user. And we bring up Windows Explorer and click on the computer, and there we have a network location of H. So we can go into there and we can create a text document, give it a name. In this instance I probably could have left it as a new text document. Give it some content. Save it. Then we'll go back to the server and into Windows Explorer, navigate to the drive and into the users directory, and you'll see there's the document. So as administrator we can open the document and we can actually modify it. Probably shouldn't, and indeed most of the time as an administrator of a network you're not going to have time to be mucking around with the user's documents. But we go back to the user account on the client machine, have a look back in there, open the file up, and there it is, and modified. So that's a quick tour through creating the user and their share folder.